Hello, welcome to Footprint, and we have the second episode of some wonderful conversation that we started with a gentleman that is known to the music industry and is no stranger. Kwame Yeboah is his name, and it was a wonderful experience walking through his footprints. On this day, we are here to continue with the conversation for a second episode. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Born in Accra and raised in Abekan La Paz, Kwame Yeboah discovered his love for music early, inspired by his father, a band leader. From brass band drummer to lead trumpet player, his journey flourished as he worked with Ghanaian icons like Tego Sisters and Kojo Antwi. Internationally, he has toured with legends including Stevie Wonder, Craig David, and Rick Rock. Today, Kwame's unique sound continues to inspire and transcend generations. He tells the rest of his compelling story now.
Welcome back. I am Samuel Mensah, and I have Kwame Yeboah here with me. Kwame, it's good to see you again.
To see you again.
Charlie, you took me down memory lane the other time.
I think you did the same too.
I think we are going to explode today. And for those of you who don't know Kwame Yeboah, my advice is to just Google that name and spare yourself some embarrassment. Kwame Yeboah. Thank you very much. Kwame.
Thank you.
Your musical journey is just amazing. And to think that you are still considered a young man, unless I'm wrong.
I am very much a young man. I did check this morning.
You checked?
Yeah, and I had a young man just printed in capital letters.
So Kwame has been through many phases and just...
No, that makes me sound like an old man though. Through many phases,
well,
makes it sound like...
Many phases not that many in terms of innovation and your exploits.
Very good.
Yeah, like so that. Yes. And so if you missed the first episode, just go on YouTube and find it. But here, we were talking about your work with Kojo Antwi, yes, and after Tego Sisters, yes, which for me was beautiful. But I think that Kojo Antwi put you on a certain pedestal, yes, because Kojo Antwi was huge at the time. We hadn't seen anything like that. And so people actually looked forward to the Kojo Antwi shows. And there was this little man, Kwame Yeboah, doing the magic there. And it was such a worthwhile experience. I don't know the technical bit of music. So, for instance, when I hear somebody is a producer, really, I don't even understand what he does. What does it mean to be a producer of music?
The cap producer or the web producer can actually come in many forms, in many different sections of the job. Not all players can be called, even people who fix the musicians. Mm-hmm. You can be a producer. If you know, like, when you realize you didn't want to sing today, you brought the exact perfect band to replace that, you can be a good producer. Okay,
now you're coming into my territory. But in terms of music,
yeah. So like let's say Quincy Jones, he didn't play majority of the stuff that happened on the Michael Jackson albums, but he called all the right guys and made all the right decisions to end up where it ended up. He wrote the strings, he wrote different parts, but he allowed the drummer to do the thing. But he knew which drummer could cut that thing very well, which is the same thing as a producer when it comes to playing. There's that kind of producer, and there's the kind of producer who can play all the instruments themselves and get hated by everyone else because, you know.
So kind of the person that curates everything and brings it to life. Okay, not necessarily the one who authors the script.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Because we have writers, we have composers, we have people who can come up with the best ideas, but they can't play it. You know, I mean, Kojo had great ideas. He couldn't play all of them, but he had amazing ideas. Some of the bass lines, he created bass lines, but he can hear them, and some he can play. A lot of artists I've worked with can also, they come up with great ideas, but they can't play or execute it. So they still need someone to bring it to life.
Okay. And, so tell me, which of, if you can walk me through some of the Kojo Antwi songs that you produced? Now that you've explained what production.
Yeah. Well, the ones I produced would maybe start. Actually, I could start from Superman, but maybe I can say, when I met him, he had recorded half of Superman. Even though we came to re-record everything.
Superman.
Superman. Yeah. You know the one with Alpha Fantoy. That's the same album.
Okay.
And I happened to, I think I probably mentioned it the last time and played it as well. You know, I Love Your Style was the very first track.
I Love Your Style, yeah.
Was the very first track that he actually just sang to me and then went to bed, and then the next morning I had the track together with, you know, all the bits and pieces.
Yeah.
In there, and
he loved it?
Yeah, that's what came out in the end. Yeah, exactly. Super. Yeah, those, like it was supposed to be. But usually, I mean, he has his bass line, he has his, you know, drum parts, you know, he has his ideas, he knows the stuff he wants, and he, you know, but then in this case, I started playing everything on the music, and he would sometimes bring some other ideas, but majority of those particular ones were mine. Some of them were his, like, you know, America, he had the bass line, and
so you did America too?
I did America too, yeah. But the bass line, Kojo had his bass line. He kept saying it, ding, 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 ding. He kept saying ding, 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 ding. But it wasn't the same with like I did it. He had ding, 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 ding. So yeah, I took it and expanded to.
So how about the tail end of Americano?
Yeah, no,
it turns into some agropa.
Exactly, yeah. I think that was probably half and half because he said, oh, he wanted it to become something that people can dance to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, cool. But I had done something like that already on Nipodomi like a few years prior to that. So
that's Nipodomi.
Yeah, no, that's a Nipodomi. But we kind of brought that thing at the back because each time we did shows, the audience loved that part of the show. Each time where there'll be dancers and they get to dance and interact with people. So he's like, yeah, let's add something like this in this track. I mean, we have been playing Nipodomis that way since 97 or 98, and this was 2001.
Okay.
I think 2001 was 2000 was Ekuyaba, 2001 or 2002 was Densu. That's the one with America. Yeah, I think.
Wow. So after America, which one did you do again?
After America, I did. I mean, on that album, all of them. Kakai, Medupa.
Kakai, Medupa.
Yeah.
And
Wapi, or the Yeah, so I mean, I like doing this stuff. Like a lot of the stuff I do.
This is you. This is your life.
Yeah, I like changing the keys into different things, and yeah.
So the better part or the latter part of the 90s and the early part of the 2000s, you were heavy with Kojo Antwi.
Heavy, yeah. But I still did a few things in between. Like I did Felix Owusu track.
Which one?
Album. You know the one.
Don't tell me it's Obra.
No, that's Obra. Actually, I recorded all the demos with him. But you know, there's a story with Felix Owusu and myself. We come from the same part of, you know, Ghana.
The Western.
The Western, yeah. So I was instrumental in Felix meeting Lumba as well, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the connection.
By the way, Felix is my favorite high life musician.
Wow.
And all time.
He's
Strange
my guy.
enough, but that's
my guy. I saw him in Atlanta the last time.
Yeah, correct guy.
So I did Felix Owusu. I did a few different things. What else did I do around the time?
You later on.
Amandzeba. I did Amandzeba as well.
Yeah, Amandzeba.
But I think Amandzeba's thing was before we did even Ekuyaba and Densu.
Okay, so Amandzeba, you did Wogbejeke.
Yeah, Wogbejeke, that whole album. Dun, 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 dun,
That's serious, man.
Yeah.
That's serious.
All the
oh, you did that?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Charlie, that's why we have to play it too.
Yeah, and I'm playing every instrument on them as well. Yeah.
Oh man, this is look. I don't think time will allow us.
And you know the song Dede as well.
Dede, yeah.
It's got my son's mom playing saxophone on that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You were marrying on the thing? Or?
No, I wasn't married at that time. but I've been Nat was Amandzeba was like, oh, I want some saxophone. And I was like, oh, she can play saxophone. It's like, yeah, I'll let her play. I'm like, oh, I love it. Yeah, let's keep it. Like, you sure? It's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's keep it. And then I said, no, she's a great saxophone player. She had a great sound as well. Yeah.
Super. So after, well, you say that there's no after Kojo Antwi because you've been working with Kojo Antwi.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at when you were very busy with Kojo Antwi, up until say year 2000 thereabout?
I think around 2007 or 8.
Okay.
Around 2007 and 8 is where it slowed down a little bit, where I didn't do all the shows that came in.
But at some point, you actually relocated from Ghana. When was that?
That was in between. That was around 1998.
98, 99.
That's when that's when I relocated. But I was still doing the back and forth because every year you'll come and play 24th show.
So you moved to go and live in the UK?
Yes, I did. I moved completely to go and live in the UK. And
so when you moved into the UK, you started.
This is a good story. So I started recording the Dede album with Amandzeba in Accra.
In Accra.
Around 98 or no 99, and I was like, I'm moving. He goes, really? I'm going to the UK, and okay, cool. Okay, I'll see when you get back. Then I'm moving. Okay, I'll see you when you get back. And then 5 months later, Charlie, they come. No, I'm here. I can't just come. Okay, 2 months later, he's in London.
Yeah.
So we finished the album in London. Yeah.
Wow.
In the
you did something with Miss Dynamite?
Yes, I did. In the year 2000, 2001, I got a phone call one time from this guy who's a good friend now, Simon Katz, saying, hey, I saw a video of you playing with this band called YJP. It was a jazz group. We're looking for a keyboard player to be part of this project. And do you want to come and meet me? I went to see him, yada yada, and I became.
And then you were on big stage.
Yeah, it is.
You were touring.
I'm actually in the video. I'm in some of the videos of.
I saw one on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, because we play. Loads of recordings, loads of sessions. And that's how we managed to also, it was from there that we had the Amy Winehouse thing because they were signed to the same label, Polydor.
Yeah.
So they got Simon Katz, who was the musical director for Miss Dynamite. I wasn't the musical, he was the musical director.
Miss Dynamite, yeah.
He was the one that brought that whole thing together. He's a very good friend of mine as well right now.
So you worked with Miss Dynamite for a while?
For a while, yes. And
then how you got into Amy Winehouse?
No, that was just alongside because it was similar because
within the same space.
Space. It was Miss Dynamite, Amy Winehouse, Lily Allen, that whole.
No, but as a Ghanaian, we have to isolate them so that we can yawp, so that we can yawp about it. You understand?
So all that. But the thing is, don't forget at that time, Amy wasn't so big as well. Amy became much bigger.
We don't know.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we don't know. If it interview you, I'm going to add to my CV that I have interviewed a man who played with Amy Winehouse.
And it's going on my CV that you interviewed me as well.
So you had a good time.
No, it was great times. I think that was the best times with the industry because there was a lot more money in the industry at that time.
In the UK then?
In the UK, because it was physicals time. That's when people bought CDs. And if you're going on tour, the company gives you tour support to go on tour. And the touring was to sell the records. So
I get that.
It was like it was the marketing at that time. Yeah. And now marketing has become something else. That's how come they don't really make money anymore as well.
Some people are making money in Nigeria, man.
The marketing guys, they're making a lot of money.
And then later, we had a Craig David in the mix.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the last episode. But how did that happen?
So Miss Dynamite was going to blow, was going to be the biggest thing that ever happened. And she got pregnant. And so we had to all put the project down for a couple of years or for a year and come back. And at that same time, Craig had released What's Your Flavor? And his second album was all keyboard and synthesizers. The first album was all guitars and, acoustic instruments. So they needed someone who could play both instruments as good as each other. They tried a few people, and sometimes you can find a great guitar player that can't play good keyboard.
Yeah.
You can find a great keyboard player that can play good guitar, but it's not easy to find one that can do both as good or work around it as much.
Equally well, yeah.
So I got the call, and they liked it. So.
And then you started your journey with Craig.
Yeah,
and you still work with him.
I still work with him. Yeah.
Have you recorded with him?
I have recorded with him. Yeah.
Have you produced him?
I've produced him. Yeah.
Which of the songs?
Actually, it's on the very latest album that Craig has got. But I've played loads of things and loads of recordings, loads of videos, lots of over the years, loads of acoustic sessions, loads of this. So there's so much information about me and Craig David.
So you see him face to face.
If you type in Craig David, sometimes you might just see me.
And they say, Craig, why wouldn't you? Craig.
Yes. No, Craig is a brother. Like, he's like proper down to earth. We have
when you
a,
first
have
saw
a connection.
him, you didn't shake?
No.
Or you're a big man?
No. Actually, I think when I first saw, I was more concerned about how I could get all these songs together before the first show, because I had 3 days. Before the first thing we did was some BBC Trevor Nelson live somewhere, and don't forget, I'm a Ghana man that has just been, out of Ghana for the last just 2.5 years or 3 years. I hadn't been in the UK for that long. Until I was still like, okay, trying to learn, to find my way around, and
align.
There was no one else like me, because there wasn't any Ghanaian in that space in that way. Frank Tonto was Ghanaian by birth, but he's not Ghanaian because it's not Ghana that he hasn't lived the Ghana way.
He was far away.
He would never come to the rest and be like, hey Charlie, I'm coming from I can't deal with you. And second I because that mentality is not there. So they're free to do whatever they want, which we all adapt over time.
What particularly about Craig David did you think accounted for the way you could work with him?
I think for a start, it was he liked how I played guitar. I didn't understand the beginning, to be honest, because I hadn't played guitar for from 1993. I hadn't played guitar. I've just been a keyboard player, and everyone knew me as a keyboard player. No one saw me play guitar in Ghana. No one. Anyone who saw me play guitar before was when I was 7 years old or 8 years old. And then 2001, they're like, oh, we need a guitar player. And I'm like, okay, let's give it a go. And I play, and they're like, yeah, we like it. Okay, let's go on. And that was it. But what I loved about him was that his work ethics was just out of the world. At that time, he was, I think, 20 or 21. And he would do promos.
And this in the 2000s?
Yeah, because he was 19
early
when,
2000s,
he was 19 when it happened first, which is 99, so he was 20. He would wake up at 4 a.m. and do his vocal warm-up in a pillow in a hotel, because he can't shout in a hotel. Do the vocal warm-up in a pillow, meet you downstairs at 5 a.m. and start the promos. When you do American Run, it's early morning radio, so you got to be there. You know how it goes. You have to be there before 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
And all those radios, you have to sound check before you do the radio.
Super.
And you sound check and wait for 1 hour before you do the radio. So the radio is at 6, but you're there at 4.
Tell you what, when...
But the night before,
you
did a show, you finished at 1 a.m., and at that time was the early days, so we used to go to the club as well after the shows. So you do the show, and after show party, go to the club, go to your room at 2:30, and get up at 3:30, ready at 4. Promo starts.
That's a
And to get up and come and sing in tune together like nothing has ever happened to you, it's not easy.
Well, that's why you're talented. That's a talent.
So, I mean, he was on top form like every day, every night. And it wasn't like, my voice is gone. Your voice can't go. If your voice goes, your career is gone. So you make sure that voice is here right now.
I didn't know who he was. I had no idea who this person was. And I was doing some work with Capital Radio at Leicester Square when, and then this DJ comes in at night, and everybody comes to stand outside. Yes. You know, Capital Radio, the studio had glass, so you could,
the old studio,
the old studio. You could see the DJ, from where everybody was.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and then everybody comes to stand and looking at the DJ. I'm like, why? Is he doing concerts?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
So this much later, I said, no, I should have taken picture.
Yo, imagine. Like, listen.
I'll use it for Chungon photo.
Listen,
do you know Chungon photo?
Of course I know Chungon photo. Christmas time is when Chungon photo used to come. These guys don't know Chungon photo.
So finally, you also had work to do, which you've mentioned, with Amandzeba.
Yes.
What was your best experiences with Amandzeba?
You know, my best experience with Amandzeba will say that I will say that he is such a traditionalist.
Oh, of course, it shows.
Whatever the case is, it has to be like, it doesn't sound Ghanaian. No. Because at that time, I was a dance band player, and I loved all these different sukus and zouk and stuff, so we'll play some
Bamboy.
Bangbe. Yes. And I'll bring, it's like, yeah, but we don't have the cover. And I'm like, but if you have that in, you can't have this conga, so you have to take it, dig it. And I'm like, man, we've been playing this for such a long time. Of course, I was a rebellious young kid, I didn't know that.
Well, most talented people are.
No, but the thing is, you can't come and be like, I'm going to come and invent high life music again. Nobody's ever done it as good as I ever did it. Mm-hmm. That's a complete lie. If you didn't invent a new thing, you can't come and say you made something better than you.
Yeah.
They could have done it. No. So yeah, that's my experience with him, and he made sure everything he did was in. That was when he transitioned from Nacorex, Nats Brew to Amandzeba, and it was through that. And I think we both have a big impact. But I met him through his brother, by the way. His brother was my friend.
The one who was at Lintus? Yofi. Lintus, yeah.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He's a good friend of mine. So he's like, you have to meet Nat. Yeah, because we knew each other for like 3 or 4 years, and he kept saying, you have to meet Nat, until him and I met.
Wow. Now, apart from these greats, I'm sure in between there have been other people that you have worked with and produced. Can you let us into something?
I think in between that, I took over from Mr. Simons in Osibisa.
Yes.
So I played Osibisa.
I think that's where I first saw you, actually.
Yeah, I played Osibisa from 2000 till 2009.
With Greg Brown and
Greg Brown. Sola Mafia was drums.
Yeah, Soul Forever was there.
Yeah. Alfred Bannerman guitar.
Carrie Bannerman,
yes. Yeah. And some Ashley percussion, because Potato had died at that time.
Yeah.
And Greg, Kofi Brown, and Uncle Teddy, and then they had Emanuel Renzos, who was their the guy who sang Celebration.
Yeah,
I see.
Mm-hmm. And then Matonto used to join.
He used to join us at that. Yeah, he came to. He played on the album, and I produced an album for them.
Oh, you did?
Called Oseye. Yeah.
Wow.
In my studio, in my London studio. Yeah, that was a big highlight, because to have Uncle T himself come to the house and vibe, and I learned a lot from him. He had a lot to teach me. Same as Uncle Saul as well. They all had a lot to teach me.
And Teddy, of course.
But Uncle T, that's who I call Uncle T. Yeah, man. We became such good buddies. Yeah. And most of all, the guy that I spend the most time with, he's not as old as they are, but Carrie Bannerman.
Alfred,
I looked up to the whole time, because he is the one African guy that was able to cross. Before I got into the scene, the people knew him. The people know Carrie Bannerman. They know him in all the scenes, not just the African scene. Because when you arrive, you play in the African scene first, and then you play in some other scene.
He was so humble.
Yeah.
He was so down to earth. Ghanaians, we are not humble. We are poor and proud.
No, we're vessels. We're here to,
People, so this is Kwame Yeboah of Everything Fame, Everything Music. He ticks all the boxes, and this is Footprint. I am Samuel Atamensa. We take a break. When we come back, we want to sample some of the songs that he produced. Stay tuned.
This Friday on Sister Sister, join Chris Carter and his sisters as they tackle a tough relationship dilemma. It's raw, it's real, it's a journey of rebuilding love after betrayal.
On the 6th of August 2025, my girlfriend and I marked 5 years together. She has a habit of chatting and video calling men abroad, usually those helping her with favors. In the past, one even proposed to her, and although she rejected him, she still entertained his friendship. I confronted her about always being on the phone, even when we were together. 2 weeks ago, I discovered she had changed her phone password and refused to unlock it. I told her to either open it or leave the house. She refused, so I sent her out that night. We have since reconciled, admitted our mistakes, and gotten back together. My question is, how can we move past this incident, rebuild trust, and be truly happy together again?
Once in a relationship, you need to have certain boundaries. And when your partner is getting uncomfortable, you don't have to dismiss it. You have a responsibility to address the issue.
And I'm thinking that probably the man has not made it that clear in terms of he not wanting to tolerate a thing like that.
Don't miss this powerful conversation this Friday at 9 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV. Sister Sister is proudly sponsored by Gino. Gino truly cares.
Welcome back. This is Footprints, and I have Kwame Yeboah here. And walking through his footprints is just, there's so much energy in this one. And for the young people who are talented, listen properly and watch carefully, because there's a way, there's a right way to do it and not destroy yourself. Did you play with Kiki Jan at some point?
I met him. I didn't play with him. I think
in London, you met him?
No, I met him here
in Ghana.
Yes, in 1996, 95, 96.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he was here, and I learned from him. I brought him home.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him as well.
Because I had organized one of the concerts with Osibisa,
yes,
and then I brought him to come and play.
I remember. I heard that, and I mean I was working with them at that time, but they flew here with the original setup with Mr. Simons and Kiki. That was a great show. Actually, funny enough, my friend Dave Yoel mixed that. The guy who got me to do the engineering and stuff, Dave Yoel, who taught me lots about engineering. He mixed that album, the live album. Yeah,
it was nice to the public, but painful to me. It took me like 1 year to finish paying them. Charlie, poverty just catch me.
That's true, because they're expensive. That's true, they are expensive.
Charlie, when you get money, not the people call Charlie, our money.
No, but you did an amazing thing, because what you did should be, one of the memorable times.
Osibisa was big when we were kids,
time,
so it was good to relive them.
Thank you for doing that. It's nice.
Tell me, we go back to Kojo Antwi, and I'd like to see you play some of the songs you used to do with Kojo Antwi, because I just love your style.
Wow, this is great. This man, I told you, this man's got it. But don't forget, because he didn't want to sing, as if you remember in the last episode, I will play and he will sing. He didn't want to sing, so he got himself a whole band.
Jim is our house band. They are part of us. So.
You know what? They sound great, man. Are you guys ready? Yeah, let's try this style he's talking about.
I love your style, man. I love your style.
My love, you really blow my mind. I have searched near and far, only your love is what my heart finds. It took me a long make me feel the magic of your touch, honey. You are too much. Always. I ain't gonna doubt, but I feel like any moment, anytime when you're here, happiness is near, honey. Shower me with your love. I wanna shout it out to the whole wide world. I feel the thrill, and this time it's for real. And if you ever feel so spiritless, remember that, yeah, yeah. I love your style. I love your style. It really, really makes me feel so fine. It really, really makes me feel so fine. I love your style. Your style. I love your style, 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 I love your style. I'm on your side, 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 I'm on your side. I love your style, I love your style. It really, really makes me feel so fine.
Wow.
They sound good, man. They sound good.
What was the reaction you received from the public when you first did this song?
No, I mean, the reaction I got from Kojo himself was the biggest one, because he loved it, and I didn't.
He loved your style.
I didn't know what was gonna, that was the first time I had done anything for him.
Okay.
Like, that was complete, and he liked it, and then like, oh, great, and
And that's it.
I'm accepted then.
I mean, and it still sounds very good.
I think so. I mean, I don't judge the stuff I do, so I
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, thank you.
It sounds very good. And, it's also, Kojo has a lot of reggae tempo kind of songs.
Big time, yeah. I mean, when I joined, it was all reggae, basically.
All right.
Yeah, when I joined, it was all reggae. He used to call it Chocolate Factory. So, he had a junk, yes. Yeah, most of the songs were like that until...
so this was which year again?
This was 1996, 97.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then your next one will be which year?
Will be 98.
98.
Yeah.
Which album was that?
That was called Afra Fra. And he had some, he redid some old tracks with Kwame Yeboah, the funky version, and then we did the Nipo Domi, like Mayway style, and all that. That was that album.
So that was a 98 album that I actually helped him launch the album live on radio.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
It was such a big thing,
true.
actually.
That's true.
Kojo Antwi wants to launch his album on Joy FM. Yeah, that's the other station. Yeah, Joy FM, and everybody like Kojo Antwi, and we announced it. They'll come out do more, and then Charlie, the first time everybody was going to hear Kojo Antwi, and then he released that thing, and Charlie were like,
nice,
we have achieved.
No,
finally.
but that's the one thing I'll tell you. He loved the quality control thing, where he made sure all the tracks. I mean, I remember when we did Superman, I had found out some guys had bootleg stuff. He had to halt the whole thing and get a whole new thing, the whole new cassettes printed again. And and then I remember also we got one word wrong with something. He had to go back, which cost a lot of money even at that time. But he made sure everything that came out of his
perfectionist, man,
was good. Yeah, definitely.
And it shows in how he engages people.
Big time. Yeah, he made sure.
No wonder you still work with him.
Whenever I get the opportunity to, whenever
So
I'm free.
after I Love Your Style, what will be your next one? You've mentioned.
After the next one will be Ekuyaba.
Okuaba.
Yeah.
No, on that Afrafra one,
Afrafra, oh.
which song
Oh my God, I did lots of
stands out for
songs.
you?
I did
Is America there?
No, America's not. America's much later. America's like 2003. On that one, there's the Nipo Domi and Abo Frabonga. Oh my, yeah, those ones.
Musio.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Charlie. No.
Yeah,
The West shoe.
Yeah, so I mean, so those ones, because he had done it prior.
I would pick another one
did
from
it.
there. Which one would you want?
I think they're more young, so I think we should stick with the younger side of things. I think,
which one do you want to
I mean, they play Medupa pretty good. I think that they can do that one. Which one? Which is on the Densu album, Medupa.
Medupa. You want us to do Medupa? All right, who's going to do that?
Yes, we can. Yes, I mean, I'll do the intro and then they'll do the song.
All right.
Like I said, if you with help,
yeah, let's sing it.
Medupa wonyum na boy. Medupa wonyum na boy. Medupa wonyum na boy. My sorry anopa. Me home family. Odo afemano. Benya omega. Sema be mubua. Oh, Siri Jeremy, well, my was seeing me, Benya holding for full. Although you won't come on the gym, although you won't come on the shit, although you won't come on the gym. I don't need what me done now. Oh, yeah, oh, new I'm in so diapa. Oh, yeah. Oh, new I need super kitty ma. Yeah. I don't need what me done. I don't need what me done. I don't need what me done. Yeah. I don't need what me done. Yeah. I don't need what is your good. It's your way. I don't need what is your good. I don't need what is your good. I need what is your good. I don't need what is your good. I don't need what.
One too, and I bet you didn't know. Now you know. Now we are having a conversation about your footprint, where you have been, where you have not been, what you have done. And in your sojourn in the UK, you did some tours, right?
Yeah.
Can you walk us through some of those areas you used to go?
Yeah.
The people you toured with, and
yeah, I toured with a few a few artists from the UK.
Don't be humble, man. Just say it loud, man.
My first ever gig in the pop scene was this artist called Alexander O'Neill.
Oh, how you say as if it's some Alexander O'Neill?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the first thing I got, like in '99. If this has been before the 2000, and it was my first tour where I saw, the tour bus.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
So basically,
Johnny just come. Tell me.
I mean, there's this tour bus.
You're actually living on the bus.
On the bus,
man.
where there are beds on the bus, and everyone has their bed.
Man.
I mean, when you arrive, in hotel, you go to hotels, but when you're traveling, you live on the bus basically. And yeah, I mean, there are rules on the bus, which I can't say all the rules, but yeah, there are rules on the bus.
I mean, look, this is the transition.
If you don't set rules, you won't be able to.
I know.
Having,
a higher pound.
Exactly, yeah. You have to take it easy.
When you have come from case number 2, number 2,
you know what to do already.
A UK top band. Tell you, when you are traveling with bone shakers with monkeys on top.
And now all of a sudden I've got my own bed. I'm like, really? I have my own bed?
Thank you.
Wow, get in the bed and there's a charger. Yeah. You know, you've got your bed, it's a charger, and there's a TV. And those days was DVDs. You could put your DVDs in. This is like, 99. So you could put your DVD in and charge your phone. You know, the phone chat, it was a plug.
That was Nokia. Everyone. Yeah,
Nokia phone. Yeah, that was what it was.
And you went where?
We did the whole
Europe?
UK tour in Europe. Yeah, I mean that was
You
the time. We
mainland
did
Europe?
UK, mainland Europe. And this
cross
was
the water, man.
This was times where we didn't have the Schengen system.
Oh yeah.
So you had to go to the German embassy to get a visa, and the Italian embassy to get a visa, and the French embassy to get a visa, and this was hectic.
Yeah, for you,
For me, I mean, I lost some tours because,
they would either delay
it
or
would delay, and they're
refuse.
like, no, I'm sorry, we love you, but we can't use you.
Yeah.
You need to do something about your passport. I'm like,
okay.
What do I have to do about my passport? Like, yeah.
So you eventually change your passport?
No, I'm still. I still have the same passport.
No, you're Ghanaian enough.
But the status changes. So.
So you did.
Yeah.
Most parts of UK.
Of Europe. I'm in Europe and UK at that time. 99.
Northern.
Yeah, we did Northern Ireland, northern part, the whole way to Scotland. I experienced my first, freezing moments. Finishing the show and be like
Aberdeen.
All of it, yeah. I've done
Glasgow.
I've done Hootenanny with what's his name, Jules Holland from Glasgow before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was cold.
Very cold. It was icy, like icy.
That cold is not a Ghana cold. I saw somebody with a hoodie last week.
No,
man.
those shows like they have
Hey, Papa,
they have some little heaters behind us, so in between, if you have a little stop, you have to just warm your hands because you start freezing after a while. Yeah, everyone was.
But you never met, last time, the last and only time I was in Glasgow, it was, say, November-ish, where the cold had really started. And then I met this guy without a shirt.
Yeah.
Guy, with a folding stomach, just enjoying his life, and the stomach was jumping like that.
It's not even that.
And holding
some of the
jar
women,
of beer, man.
some of the women, the stuff they can wear at night in that cold. I'm like, well, you make me the heater next to you or what?
So the tours actually opened your eyes to
a lot to different
culture.
Yes, different cultures.
Yeah.
To even see southern England and northern England is so different. Midland England is so different. And then from there, you start moving into Europe. And then you see how the life is with the Spanish and with the Czechs and with the French.
Why am I trying to bring this back? I want to know how you survived. Because truth is, lots of people have gone this way and they didn't survive for many reasons. They are given to all sorts of behaviors and habits that couldn't save them. And so, how did you survive?
Well, I think.
you're still looking all together.
Yeah, when it comes to the other parts with the I shouldn't Dunkley, I always kind of felt like my mom was kind of hiding somewhere, looking at me. Like,
your mom?
My mom, like looking at me here.
You never kept the picture of your mom anywhere?
I had it in my wallet for the whole time. But she passed away when I was 18, so I've always had that thing that she's always watching, like making sure that I don't do the wrong thing. So I'm like, I need to make sure I can't do this, I can't do that. And I kept that with me. I mean, of course, I would have indulged a couple of times and be like, nah, I'm a Ghanaian, this stuff. Nah,
baby, I'm free in the whole world.
Charlie, again, no Kwame, baby, say I know you're Accra. Let me do Accra where I have to travel all the way to West Accra.
So, Kwame, we'll do another one of those tracks. Fast forward, you have a young man that I saw you on TV with that you are bringing up.
Yeah.
I know there are lots of people who say that Kwame Yeboah helped us, Kwame Yeboah did that, Kwame Yeboah did that. But your schedule will not allow you to be in Ghana all the time. Yeah. But this is it. This is Ghana.
Yeah.
And I want to invite, he's called what? Esiama is a guy, right?
Yes.
Esiama. Where did you find him?
Well, a friend of mine, Yakuto, introduced Esiama to me, and it was like, I think you're just the best person to work with this guy. You should be the one to work with him. I heard him and I was like, I get it. So I messaged him first.
Wow.
I was the one that said, hey man, listen, come to the studio and let's do something.
He wasn't scared when he saw that Kwame Yeboah. Is that Kwame who?
I don't think he was scared. I think he got scared maybe a year later. He wasn't scared, no. But he's done well because it's been 3 years or 3.5 years since we started here, because we weren't just going to start and then start.
And he has an amazing voice.
An incredible voice, yes.
People, this is Footprint, and this is Kwame Yeboah on the line. We'll take a short break. Now, when we come back, we will invite this young man by the name of Esiama, who will do one of those songs that Kwame produced for Kojo Antwi. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society,
where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us.
Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you are actually serving, because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Welcome back. This is Footprints. Charlie, I'm in a hurry, man. I want to listen to Esiama. What are you here? Nana?
Yes, I think we should let him show the people where he's going.
Okay. Now, which of the songs should Esiama do?
Esiama will do Enfamenko.
Enfamenko.
Yes. Yes.
Esiama, any Usempa.
No, I think I'll leave this one for you guys to do it.
Esiama and the Inchinchim Band.
Yeah, man.
And Katitine said, "Bam for Mumayim." How many Esiama?
Sania was so domino. Shana wabete makuma. Mede makuma kuwa chawa. Ubeti mi ashano ma. Adia mempenyo don tusuo. Wadi mebeye wudize. Wadi wajani pabi wumia. Wadi mi afifa wenunu. Wadi mebeye wasapufunu. Daya da washushu. Oda sanya mi pacho. Misewa famisi ya. Marios no mami watch me quantie. Order your way, Mary Tefrenya Monto. Na kwani dot ya me fata, me penya mo bepe me, me hieni amo benya me, nyeni obeti mi wako. Enfamenko, makumesa, into me standing. Heartbreaks and lies, all the men farming call. I could make it sad, and farming call. As soon as on Tina Yakumo, when you come out, I trap out naked. Couldn't soldier and copacho. So do your danger matico. Contemporary and that Wakumati cry and funny who. Na kwani don't jam in fata. Me penya won't be me. Me henya won't be me. Nyanyo be me wako. Oh, I'm flamingo. Oh, intimately. Heartbreaks and lies. I don't know if I'm in go. Malcolm make it 20 and if I'm in go home.
Watch out for Esiama any day. Esiama. What's your full name again?
Emanuel Esiama Mensah.
Emanuel Esiama Mensah.
Yes.
You went to school in the Eastern region, Ashanti region, Greater Accra region?
Ashanti region and Greater Accra.
Ashanti region, they say Esiama Mensah Emanuel. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. This guy, he's been incredible. Like he's just taking everything.
No, I mean he's just
taking everything, man. And yeah, I love what you do. Wow, you know he plays other instruments too. He doesn't just sing.
Oh, he does.
He plays guitars, plays keyboard. He produces himself and all that stuff. Yeah,
wow.
People should, I mean, definitely, watch out.
But Kwame, true.
Yes.
I mean, look. So, Famin Koho, which is the other song that we Kojo Antwi song? There must be. We have just enough time to play another one. It's in Chichimban.
Take us away, man. Nice.
I know the Africa. America, oh, all day. And know the America, ooh, all day. And know the America.
Well done, Chin
Great,
Chim.
great,
No, that's
great,
nice.
great.
That's nice.
But it feels good.
It does
This
feel
is
good.
The work of your hands.
You can't beat live
and
music.
This is how the younger generation is replicating and re-energizing what you did many years ago with Kojo Antwi, of course.
Thank you.
And so Kwame, you are by all standards an accomplished musician, and there's so much to learn from you.
I think that's why I'm striving to be an accomplished musician. That's what comes
Well,
next.
you are accomplished.
I mean,
you.
that's what comes next. You know.
The accomplishment?
Well, yeah.
Well, you are accomplished, man.
The thing is, you know
It's
what? When you think you've arrived, it means you're going to your grave, right?
You are accomplished. I mean, I know that there's humility in this, but
that's true.
It's on the other side of West Africa. Any single man that has your kind of talent will be everywhere. I don't want to mention the name of the country, otherwise there will be war on Twitter. You understand? But you have it, and we recognize that, and we are grateful.
Thank you very much.
You know, so what's next for Kwame Yeboah?
I have a few albums coming out. I've kind of tried to explore some other areas of Ghanaian music, but with electronics and other instruments infused.
Well, whatever you do,
hopefully,
just remember that you need money.
Yes, that's true. You're right. But right now, my main thing is to push Esiama to send him to, because the voice he's got and what he can do with high life music and what I can also put through him can change some part and also create an avenue for other young people to also, come through. So I'm dedicated to make sure he gets heard, and that's the new project I'm doing right now.
So it's Project Esiama for now.
Esiama is the project right now.
We thank God for that. I hope that he lives up to expectation, and we are all behind you. We are all behind him, and this is how we do it.
No, I mean, CC has been great, to us. I have to say,
very good.
Yeah,
you have also been great with Ohiabeya Band.
Ohiabeya
Band. We used to do Mogo with Ohiabeya Band.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've got some special, citations from,
That's
CC
correct.
from
That's
Mogo.
correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
It's sitting in the,
I'm sure at some point Mogo will come back.
Mogo should come back, because I think that's part of, what's not making High Life go on, because
that's true. We actually use the Mogo vehicle to push High Life back to where we find
that's what I mean. It needs that. It needs that platform. You can't have the most consumed music not played. Played the least.
Well, we like Afro beats now. Afro beats.
Yeah, we like Afro beats, but
we even want to speak pidgin like.
But it doesn't mean. But it doesn't mean High Life should go down for Afro beats to be higher. We can have them all. And we need to have the folklore, the this, the that. We can't just have it like.
So people, thank you for joining us. I am Samuel Mensah, and it's been Footprint with Kwame Yeboah.